Welcome back to Common Wrestling for another match review. It's the big sexy Kevin Nash versus Rick Flair on WCW Monday Night Nitro on April 19th of 1999. We're well on our way towards the shitter part of Nitro.
So
WCW.
So I'm going to be completely honest with you two. 1999 WCW is the biggest void ever because I don't remember a single thing from this year of WCW.
What?
I don't know who is the champion. I don't know anything.
Void?
I don't know champions. Nothing.
Vacant?
It was probably vacant.
Vacant?
I mean, Russo was there for a little bit, so maybe.
It's not Russo at this point. Is it Russo towards the end of 99 or is that in 2000?
You know what? I think it was near the end, so probably not because we're in April.
April. At this point, it's probably Hogan. Who knows?
Oh,
or Kevin
great.
Sullivan.
So did you guys look this is WCW Nitro Monday, April 19th, 1999 from the O'Connell Center in Gainesville, Florida. Guess the average or guess the attendance. This is again, we don't know.
April 99? You're still
Yep.
in April. I'm going to say probably 12,000 because you're in April still.
Ooh.
That is a good guess. Hold on. I'm going to say, because I feel like it's a smaller venue,
It is
7,000.
very close, 8,567. So this WCW Nitro is kicked off with Benoit and Malenko versus Scott Armstrong and Steve Armstrong.
That sounds like a better match than what we're going to watch it right now.
Okay, so I actually would be more interested in watching this match. It is a four-way match. Blitzkrieg, Juventud, Rey Mysterio against Psychosis. So that would have been pretty cool.
Better than this already.
This is done. All right, here we go, Stowaway. Brian Knobs versus Hawk.
Wait, isn't that...
Yes,
hold on.
yes,
That's the Sandman.
It is.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh
it's
my
I
God.
actually
stick.
like Sandman, though.
It's kendo stick versus trash can.
Oh.
More like dumpster fire match.
Well, no, the next one's a dumpster fire match, and I'll tell you why it's a dumpster fire match. because
These
it's got
words, they hurt.
Buff Bagwell versus Disco Inferno, and I could
Hey,
only
Buff
hope.
Bagwell's not bad. Come on.
I could only hope that Buff hit Disco so hard with
my
what was his
God.
move called? Not the what was it? The
Blockbuster?
that's it. That he broke his
That-
neck, which he didn't.
Wasn't
because
that a
he
middle
continued on.
row neck breaker, basically? Where he just jumped over the top of him?
Yes.
It was pretty cool. Seth Rollins does it now. I mean, it's a legit thing. I mean, it's pretty cool. And then I don't want to go on too much and waste too much time on someone who doesn't deserve it. So let's go on to the next match. It's Billy Kidman versus Raven. Okay. Okay. I guess that's after the whole flock team. Anyway.
Yeah, the flock
Yeah.
ended in 1998.
All right. So I guess that would have been the start of Kidman's solo push because was it 2000 that he really got the?
It was 99.
Was it?
Did he beat Hogan in 99 or 2000?
2000.
Thought.
I remember
beat
that
Hogan.
feud. Oh boy, do I remember watching that feud. It was thing of beauty. 2000s WCW. You've done it again.
All right, we've got our intro in. Let's get into Nash versus Flair because otherwise we're going to end up going back to Disco and the captain's going to end up on a 35-minute rant.
All right. Well, let's hit play on 1, 2, 3, and play. You can find this match on YouTube. Kevin Nash versus Ric Flair, WCW Nitro, April 19th, 1999.
And look at them locks of Flair back then. That bleached blonde hair.
Yeah.
I am-
Does he still have that weird growth on his back?
I don't know, but I am so not used to seeing Kevin Nash in all red.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird look for him.
Side note, there was 0 stars for this match, by the way. 0 stars from Mr. Meltzer.
Wow.
This is a Nitro TV match. This video on YouTube is 9 minutes 50 seconds or so.
Ooh, let me bring this up really quick while we had it in the background. What do you guys think of this Nitro set?
It seems like it's the transition, isn't it? So it's from the
very bland set, really.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about black ropes, red turnbuckles. The thing that I think is off-putting is the mat itself is gray. It's got the I guess it's the second or third generation Nitro logo, and then the weird thing is the side skirts are also the same color as the gray mat, which kind of makes everything just a blah there. Although I do still like the steel rails on the outside where the crowd's at compared to the weird ones everyone has now, like the foam or whatever it is.
I would also like to point out we are 1 minute and 40 seconds into this match. We've seen 1 back body drop and 1 lockup.
A single
and a chop.
A chop, 2 chops. Okay, we're going into a spot with the Kevin Nash big knees to the stomach-ish Flair flop.
No? Another back body drop.
Yeah, it was a back body drop. I mean, I'd be interested to see what the story was for this match, but it's kind of slow and methodical. You kind of have to with Nash. I think we've talked about this before. He wasn't much of a technical guy. He's very limited in his abilities, but
definitely a character guy.
Yeah, he was also one of those guys that you love to hate. There's the Flair flop.
The Flair flop.
Completely unnecessary at that point, but it'll make me laugh every time.
Right. So what's really strange about this matchup here, as I see, is Nash does his typical spots, but Flair, I wonder, has he always worn knee pads around his shins?
I think so.
Like they're just there. Like they're not even on his. It reminds me of Ahmed Johnson wearing knee pads on his quads. Like.
So I hate to admit it, but during this match, I've been more looking for Kevin Nash's 6 moves of doom, which we've seen 3 of them so far. So we got 3 more to go.
Yeah. Well, right in his ding ding, mommy, daddy button.
We should also mention that Arn Anderson is ringside.
He's about 60 pounds lighter.
Which should prompt you to watch our series, or listen to our series, The Greatest Champions That Never Were, which Arn took the top #1 spot. And sadly enough, our #2 choice recently passed away, Mr. Hall.
A strong final. If I do if I can pat myself on the back a little bit.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
I wasn't involved.
That was pretty good.
You can't have it.
Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that was a
DQ.
Good list.
Why is Anderson not getting DQ'd for kicking Nash?
Because it's WCW 99. There are no rules.
That's a stupid question. I'm sorry, guys.
That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it was obviously, it was a disqualification.
It's WCW in 1999.
All right, so listen up, guys. This is what we're going to do, okay? Arn, attack Nash multiple times. Get caught, ref. Don't call it. It's going to be a twist in the end, okay? We're going to finish with a roll-up.
Oh!
Caught him right in the mommy daddy button again for #2. This is like Brock Lesnar and his suplexes. Instead of Suplex City, welcome to Nutshot City.
Okay, prediction time.
Pokey fingers of death.
There's gonna be a run-in of some sort. I don't know who Nash is like teaming with right now, but there has to be a run-in finish. It's late WCW.
Hold on, wait. Nash is getting the old knuckles potatoes to the forehead here. Did he blow a quad?
When he walks, doesn't he blow a quad? Then again, if I was 6'10", I'd probably blow a quad every time I walk too.
Yeah.
All right, so a minute of punching and walking around in circles.
Yeah.
Starting to feel them 0 stars.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, isn't a typical Nash match, maybe? You know what saddens me is the fact that I look out in the crowd and I have seen 2 signs. That's it.
Yeah, I've not even noticed. Like, when we would watch old WWF, signs were everywhere and they were funny. There's nothing. This crowd, they got these tickets in a cereal box.
I mean, yeah. If you take a listen to our King of the Ring series, you'll notice that someone points out what was it? It was Hogan impersonator in the front row. You can have anything like
that would be me.
I mean, there's a guy in there with his face painted like Sting, but that's about it.
That's all I've seen.
Yeah,
but you're in '99 at this point. A lot of WCW fans are starting to get kind of disenfranchised.
Yeah, and what's obvious, the reason why they would do that is this match here.
There's move number 4, the sidewalk slam for a 2 count. We got 2 left, boys.
That's it, 2 left. So hold on, we're no longer rooting for a winner or a loser. We're rooting that Nash hits his 6 moves.
6 moves.
Pretty much. That was a terrible clothesline. God.
So we're waiting on, I think, choke slam and jackknife.
And blew a knee. He's seriously limping.
I would laugh so hard if he actually did blow a leg. His quad, his knee, his patella, his Achilles. He pulled a calf. I wonder how many times Nash went to kick somebody in the gut and actually hit him right in the mommy daddy button. Wow, right in your junk. You just instant vomit, like Family Guy. Just up. Wait, are we
Flair
hitting all
off the top
spots?
rope?
Yeah. Woo.
It's not a Flair match if you don't hit all the spots. Come on now.
I'm not gonna lie though, it is kind of entertaining.
Oh, here we go.
There's the big boot.
That's 5.
It's 5. It was not choke slam. It was the big boot.
We've only got 1 more left. Just the jackknife.
Here it comes.
And here it comes.
I always love whenever outside interference come in and they start yelling and they just throw their chin up like, hit me right here, big boy. Like, yep. Oh, wait. All right. The laziest power bomb in all of wrestling coming up. Up, and you're dead.
And we've reached all 6, boys.
Oh, he's there! Get out! What the hell?
Where's the ref going?
Oh! I told you it was a twist. The ref slid out of the ring and is no longer officiating and he got hit by who is this? What is going on? A female attacked the referee.
A female farmer in overalls ran down to the ring.
She stripped him of his shirt, and now apparently she's the referee.
I don't even know who that is.
A Nitro girl. I don't know.
Okay.
Look, now
Flair is still selling that jackknife. 3. Okay. There's Randy Savage at the entrance ramp.
So
9 minutes and 50 seconds of punching and kicking and Kevin Nash's 6 moves.
2 of which are punches and kicks.
Stowaway, why didn't we let you pick this match?
So, I picked it for literally the only reason of I know nothing about WCW in 1999. I'm just like, you know what? This is 1999. We'll see what happens.
I mean, yeah.
I'd like to tell you that there's some long story behind this. There's some personal, attachment, but nah, I just saw the year on it. And you're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for wasting everyone's time.
I mean, it couldn't be any worse than the Sting and Vampiro match I picked for you guys last time.
Ooh, that was rough.
That's
That
a
was
good
bad.
point. Now we're mad at you again.
So this is now the competition. Try to find the worst Nitro to review.
All right. So wait, what are you giving this one?
Oh, I don't even know what to give this a star rating of because there wasn't much to it. There was, like we said, mostly punches, mostly kicks, a very confusing finish, lots of Arn interference that just was not seen.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd give it a 1.5 just for the Flair spots.
I'll give it a 1.
I'll take a 0.5 point away and join you at a 1 just for the stupid finish.
Okay. Captain?
Well, all right. So I'll go for a more in-depth review of this. Oh, here we go. And I wanted to actually find out who that referee is because he's pretty well known.
It's Lil Nate.
What?
His nickname is Lil Nate because he's got Ric Flair's haircut.
Little
Nate.
Little Nate. I gotcha. Teddy Long. I'm just trying to find because I had no idea he started in WCW.
Yeah, he came over during the Invasion angle. He's been around ever since.
So, not to digress, but to digress slightly. So, Nick Patrick, did he ever join?
I think, didn't Nick Patrick have a match?
Yeah.
Yeah, he faced off against Earl Hebner at the Invasion pay-per-view.
He did! They had a referee match. I remember that.
I actually watched that in the last year or so.
You poor man.
Yeah. Charles Robinson. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Robinson, Russell, Savages. Okay. Anyway, there's a long history. All right. Good for him. Anyway. I just really want to know who that was. So, no, just off the top of my head, the reason I read referees, was there any ECW referees that joined WWE?
Dude, I don't even know how many ECW referees are.
They didn't pluck them from the bar.
So, going back, again, since we spotlight this one match, in April 19th, 1999, O'Connell Center, Gainesville, Florida, with attendance 8,567. Our second to last match. So this was a lead up to the main event of Diamond Dallas Page versus Bill Goldberg.
It's 99. He wasn't old yet.
Yeah, that would have been a very interesting storyline because that one went on for a little bit. But to go back to say they gave this match 10 minutes, and it's solely because it was Flair and Nash. That's pretty clear. If you know anything about wrestling, you would know those guys are going to get time. That's it. They needed the time because how Nash works and Flair's ability. I mean, you don't want to have Flair in the 3-minute first blood match with Vampiro. That's not going to work. So
neither did Sting.
Yeah, that was bad. But in this situation, was it worse than you expected?
No.
It could have been because it was 99. And
it was just as bad as I expected, honestly.
The wrestling itself wasn't bad. How many botches were there? I mean, it was a boring match. Yes, it wasn't a bad match. It was a typical. Right, exactly. It was a typical Nash match. Would you want to see more? Yeah, like Stowaway said, expect a run-in and more interference. should have been called. It was the ref. So it got muddied up, and it was definitely not a 5-star, not a 4, 3, 2, maybe a 1.5.
Not a
took the half-
5-star.
I took the half point away just for the ending.
5 stars. No. Yeah, it's a 1. Just context, looking at it by itself, it was like
Fair.
it was just a yeah. I'm not saying
It's like-
it needed to add anything to it. It was just honestly, it was just a Nitro match. There wasn't.
I had to fast forward and through it. Honestly, watched it on 2 times, 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know how much it would have added to a story though. It almost looked like they were either ending or like almost like this was the last Nitro before the pay-per-view type thing, because whatever was going on, if you were to go much further than this, it would be kind of strange in the storyline. So either the next match between Nash and Flair should have been like the crescendo match to where like either Flair topples Nash or Nash somehow gets a clean win. But the way it ended was just not good. That's all. It better than a roll up.
Hold on. Or Flair fights that woman who ran into the ring and counted the 3.
Listen, this is Flair 99. He probably slept with her afterwards.
Okay, point taken.
All right. So we're gonna put this one in the books. Nash, Flair, April 19th, 99. Pretty much a unanimous 1 star, and that's only because it's slightly entertaining thanks to Flair's antics. And let's face it, who doesn't like a good groin shot every now and again?
Two.
Let's not forget the one was Flair bouncing off the ropes with a straight up kick.
Hiya! Hadouken! Shaw!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sign off on this episode of Retro Nitro.
Hey!